Hello, and welcome. We are going to be playing some Strife. Yes, it's the new game from S2, and I'm going to be doing some of it on my channel. If you didn't know, S2 made Heroes of No Earth, which was essentially a Dota clone. Now, I'm going to play a practice match with bots, because, fuck it, I'm still new to this, but I'm going to try and talk you through as much of the features as I can. Yeah. Field bots. As you can see, it's fairly easy to get into this game. The reason I'm not going as well with people against bots is because the queue times are horrendous for that right now. Yeah, so we got lots of different champs. Some kind of, for instance, Pirate Lady archetype, which we see way too much, but she's actually pretty cool, and I'm probably going to play her. You got this guy that looks like Frankie from One Piece. This guy who's looks a bit like Twitch because he's a giant rat with weapons, and I might point out that his first two abilities are oddly reminiscent of Twitch, and his second two abilities remind me of Tristana. This guy really reminds me of something you might see in Awesome Noughts. But yeah, like I said, Claudette is pretty fun to play. Caprice is pretty fun, so I'm going to roll out with Caprice. Now, the interesting thing about this is we get to pick pets, and you're given one for free when you start the game. And I picked Tortoise because he gives us additional health regeneration, and he blocks damage from basic attacks. So he just seemed like generally a good pick because I'm noob at this game. Yeah, it has some differences from what you'd usually expect from a MOBA. And the pet system is the first of those. Pets basically level up as you level up in game. Okay, so
Got it.
Here I am. Let's talk through the things. See, we see the pet. Shop is very similar. The items are kind of what you'd expect. We go with this for the power, this for the health. You can press the tilde key to upgrade level up abilities. That's not something I prefer doing though. Because it's what I'm used to. Shift, and if I press Shift Q, you get to do that. You get a choice. You can have the locked camera or you can have free camera, and I'll always go for free camera. The interesting thing about this game is it had a really solid intro. Really solid. In fact, it's almost like a single player campaign, and then you play as Caprice, and it follows her basically as she maroons her ship and sets out to join the trials. Teaches all about the basics of the game. Yeah, it was really good. I enjoyed it. It kind of left me sad at the end, knowing that there was basically going to be a MOBA at the end and not more single player. Because it was cool. It's had kind of Diablo-like bosses on it, which I didn't expect.
We go where the wind blows.
Our last hitting's kind of okay.
Cannonball. Avast.
Right, feature time. If I leave combat, see this bar? And yeah, I start regenerating mana and health. So that's one reason you probably won't ever need to go back for quite a while, unless you get taken ridiculously low and you don't want to be. If it's fast, just go back to base and regen. Then you might as well do that. But in most cases you can heal back trading like that. The only downside is you're going to be away from minions, you can't be last hitting. Right, let's demonstrate something. I press G, and this little critter here, he is my own personal courier.
Caprice. Grace rules the seas. Here's your gear.
You might notice over here
Okay.
is an area. Oh shit! I think I just pinged my teammates to go and do it. I guess I should go help out. Basically, there is a boss. Think of him like Dragon in League of Legends. He drops
Wind's blowing. We go where
extra gold, XP. Right here you'll see Kratos, and we'll talk about him in a bit. I thought I'd go help my team out because I just made a call. This is really weird, I didn't know the bots actually responded to pings. It's pretty neat. We use our ult to jump over there.
open in a can. We go where the wind blows.
We got bold here, and as a result, 245 extra gold. And this is what low graphics setting looks like.
Got it. Throw him in the sea. Open in a can.
Now we're just gonna have to push out.
Open in
Sea
a
turrets work
can.
pretty much as they do in other MOBAs. Nothing too special on these ones. And we got the tower.
Shiny.
We're only level 9,
Cannonball.
but I'm tempted to make the call and see if anyone follows up on it.
Okay.
You have destroyed the enemy's top tower.
Right, the entire team is coming for this. This will be cool, I promise.
Chart a course.
Alright, apparently we're going for the gank.
Lightening my load. Avast. Onward.
Dead.
Cannonball.
I really want to show you what happens when we take that out. But, okay, so this is your tier 2 turret. I think it's got slightly more health. I can't remember. Let's have a look at our turret. Yeah, it's got more health. And I believe it might do more damage. We got this. If you can see, we get a timer that lets us know when we have enough mana to do the spells.
Open in a
It's really neat.
can.
Cool.
On it.
If we press F, our little guy, our pet will heal me.
Onward.
We can stun those, we can get the push, we just need to push into this turret and then it's dead.
Got it.
Got it. If we press H, we can go home. And while we're there, we might as well buy some stuff. Massive power conduit, barrier token. It's good, someone's got to be good. Power crystal. Yeah! Clarity shard.
Sindara has been defeated. Your top tower is taken.
Okay, they've taken Sindara,
Sentinel Crisis.
which is what I want to show you. Kratos has now been freed and will be coming to help us in a bit.
We go where the wind blows.
This is the coolest thing about the game. And the thing I like more, he's the equivalent to, I guess, the Baron buff. Or the Nasher. Except that he comes out and he will help us push a lane. He's coming bot lane.
You have destroyed the enemy's
Yes, he'll be spawning soon. The cool thing about him is that he forces people to group up.
Got it.
Let's go, Go Kratos.
push the bottom lane.
Yeah.
Chart a course.
Baron and Nasher don't always force people to group up and just push, but this guy is actively pushing lanes. When he's attacking towers, they're disabled. However, he's so strong he deals damage to himself on every attack as well. So he tends to burn himself out quick, so you have to make use of the pushing power. We've got a Shank stuck here. He's minion blocked. So, easy kill.
Begging for mercy.
As you can see, these ones, it's a bit too late, but because we depleted the shield, but they do usually have shields. And you see Kratos is damaging himself. The cool thing is we should be able to get some damage off of this now. Kratos is very low though. And this is using Nexus basically. Or the Ancient.
Throw him in the sea.
Go Minerva.
Cannonball.
Double kill.
I think we've probably won just now.
Onward.
Yeah, it's a one game. See, if you get the early Kratos, you can push pretty hard and just win, I guess. 7 kills, 7 deaths. No, 0 deaths, 7 assists. My GPM was fairly decent. So yeah. And overall I quite enjoy it. It's a good game so far. I'm interested into learning more. Yeah, so I should be doing more Strife content hopefully. So if you're interested, just subscribe and I'll see you guys next time.